Whoa. That's ominous. The intro screen looked different there. A lot more red. Okay. I guess that has something to do with the events that unfolded towards the end last time. Let me do a quick sound check and make sure that I can hear myself properly. Sound check, sound check. Let me do a quick sound check. I can hear myself there just fine. We are good. Okay, then let's go ahead and resume. And yeah, despite me giving it a 40% chance of happening, it happened. I'm available today, by some miracle. Oh boy, do I have some stories. Last time we did this, the VOD from last time, I've finished reviewing the footage. I just finished that like half an hour ago. Just need to put together a thumbnail and upload it on the VODs channel, so that's coming. If not tonight, then I'll have some free time for that tomorrow evening. Also, I think I have a name for this world now. Where did it go? Let's see. I don't know how long a name can get, but I was thinking... Oh my god, I've lost it. Hold on, I think I know. The Scholarly Learners Guild, since we are basically trying to, well, by we I mean the royal we, but I am trying to learn my way through this game. So yeah, we'll call it that, the Scholarly Learners Guild. There we go. It has been named. New and played, what does that mean? Does clicking on these do anything? I don't want to click them and mess something up. Okay, so last time I wanted to start growing some vines here because I was running out of vine rope, and it looks like my plan is working. Other things I had in mind for today, just some general cleanup. I wanted to make sure that my chests are in order. I don't want to have to keep on trying every chest possible until I find what I'm looking for, so I'd like to reorganize those. And another thing I would want to do today is go back underground and pick up all that stuff that we had to abandon last time. Just inventory cleanup. So yeah, that's some of what's on the agenda today. Also, speaking of underground, from looking at the footage from last time, there's one fairy that I had that went in a direction when I wasn't paying attention, and I fortunately caught it on the review of the footage, and it went somewhere upward when I got to the area where I was digging through a bunch of sand blocks and getting hit by them until I understood that they were falling on me. So yeah, that's another thing that we're going to want to pursue. And maybe other side goals for today, if I can, try and figure out how these things work, and also figure out how to build staircases, which for that I'm going to try and first examine the staircases in that one part of the cave area where I had a bunch of, what were they called, granite golems or whatever they were. Oh, and because I've got a vine rope up here, it prevents vine growth. I think I did that somewhere down here in the caves too, and that became a bit of a problem. But yeah, now I have, let's see, where is it? Now I have this amulet thing that is going to give me lighting, and it looks better than having a headlamp on. And yeah, I've got less defense than I could because I'm not wearing any headpiece armor, but I kind of want to see the character that I spent so much time customizing. If you're gonna make me spend all that time customizing, well, I guess they didn't make me do that, but if you're gonna make the character customization screen so elaborate like that, you would think that people would want to actually see the character that they took the time to customize. But yeah, what to do first is the question. I guess we will look at how's my current inventory. Okay, current inventory is a mess. So let's build some chests and figure out what we want to do here. Actually, wait, I already did build some chests. So what I want to do is... Can I click on this? Okay, this tells me where everyone's living. So I think I'm going to go based off of this to decide where each chest will go. So I'm thinking in Azaria's house, I'm going to put all the chests that I'm going to stuff animals into, which I guess is just going to have to be one chest. And I think I have, yeah, some fish and stuff in there. Okay. Probably going to put the miscellaneous stuff in here, along with like base crafting materials. Probably going to need multiple chests for that. In Jarut's place, I'm probably going to be dumping all of the wireable stuff, and what were they? I think I put them in this chest last time. Yeah, these things. The detonator. Oh, do I really have to carry one thing at a time? I guess so. I'll put that there for now. Let's see. I don't have a spot for lenses? Hold on. What can I quick stack? What went there? I didn't even pay attention to what went in there. But yeah, now I've got these two spaces. So put those in there. Wait, what happened to the detonator? Oh, there it is. Okay, I guess I'll put gemstones in there too. Yeah, he'll be like my mining guy. So I'll put my gemstones in there as well. Is there gonna be like a botanist character? Probably. I'm gonna be collecting cobwebs down there anyway, so might as well just have the slot occupied. Same thing for gels. We encounter slimes everywhere, so there's not much point in dumping those. Yeah, I'm gonna put plants and stuff. I guess I'll put them over here with the nurse for now. And if there's like some sort of botanist character that shows up later, then we'll move that stuff around. But the Lucky Clover, I don't know if it does anything if I keep it on my person, but I feel like keeping it on my person. If it has some sort of hidden passive effect, I want to be benefiting from that. So I'm gonna keep that with me. But yeah, water leaf, we'll put that in there. Blink root seeds. Actually, I'm gonna plant these. And why not plant them right here? Where did my blink... Wait, where did they go? I just had them. Oh, there they are. Yeah, let's plant one there. No? Can't be done. Oh, can't plant them inside of the house? Is that what's going on? I guess so. Okay, somewhere safe from stars at the very least. Can't be planted on clay, has to be actual dirt blocks. Yeah, well, that's not completely safe from stars, but low probability of being hit. Okay, they can't be planted on grass. They have to be planted on dirt blocks that are not covered in grass, it looks like. Okay, fine, we'll do them here then, and I guess I will build a little canopy thing. Just to give them cover. Don't want them to be attacked by stars. That might be a little too close. Okay, back to dirt blocks. And I think I can just... yeah. Actually, oh no. What did I do? I tore it down by mistake. Oh well, that's something that can happen. So yeah, just build dirt blocks a little bit higher, like that. There we go. Okay, so that will keep my blink roots safe from falling stars for now, until I can think of a better solution. Anyway, back to organizing chests. So I wanted to... no, not you. The chest. Let's see. Plants. I'll put the blink root there. I guess we'll dump mushrooms there for now. I mean, I'm not gonna plant all of those acorns right now, so yeah, that's where it'll go. Teal mushroom. Plants and fungi. Okay, that's all I've got in that chest. Do I have any plants in here? I sure do. Let's pick all that up. I would consider cacti to be building materials and not really plants. Okay, dump all that stuff. Where did it go? You go down there. You and you. Okay. And then I think I had some marigolds in here. Whoops. I thought I was holding shift. There we go. And more blink root seeds. Okay, that's reassuring. A peach. Daybloom seeds. And I think that's everything plant-based there. Okay, let's move all that down. A boring way to start the day, but It needs to be done at some point, and I'd rather not wait until it becomes a critical disaster. So here we are. Oh, actually, I'm going to keep the blink root seeds because I can plant those. Did I? Oh, yeah, there we go. I knew there was one more thing in there. Okay, that's all good. Now, those blink root seeds. There we go. Those have been planted. What else do we have in here? Butterflies can stay in there. I guess I'll keep the monocrystals and stars in there too. Actually, I don't know. I'll have to think on that one. So yeah, all these guys can stay. Pull the blocks out. Pull the weapons and tools out. I wonder if I can just sell the grave markers. Probably not. That's a bird, that's fine. Shurikens are weapons, that's a weapon, that's a potion. Those are berries. I'm going to move those in with the plants. Those are blocks. Fireflies are animals. I'll keep those there. And I don't have any more space. I guess I can put blocks together with the mining stuff. I'm gonna hold on to my dirt blocks because I use those. Okay, and maybe up here I can dump tools. I want to hold on to that just for its stats. Dump the shurikens. Where would I want to put the lenses? I guess, well, the black lenses are already in there, so let's keep them grouped together for now. I think I want to leave potions with the nurse. Because that makes sense at the very least. And yeah, grab those tombstones, and let's see what we can do with them. I'll grab the ore. I think ores can go with building and demolition materials. I'm kind of just coming up with the categories as I go here. That's a type of block. These can stay here because this is where my anvil is. Actually, I mean, if my ores are going to be over there with Demolition Guy, then it makes sense that these should go there too. Let's get those blocks. take that as well. That's building material. I'll leave that here. I'll take the potions. I'll put the unhappy cactus sword there. Oh wow, minus 10% speed, size, and knockback. No wonder it wasn't serving me well. Oh, and that is another type of tombstone. Sometimes dropped by skeletons and piranha. Interesting. Well, I would say that's just a general material. I don't know, I feel like these could go with like the animal stuff, but I'll leave them here for now until I can think of a more proper category. Yeah, I think this will do for now. And I guess I'll put the monocrystals and stars in here. Okay. Anything else I want to put in or pull out of here? I don't think so. Well, I guess the mining helmet, since I won't be using it for a while anyway. So I'll just put it there. And yeah, I think that's it for this chest. Let's go ahead and dump the blueberries and my potions. Is that all my potions? Well, I want to keep the recall potions on me. Yeah, I don't see any other types of potions that I want to put away. Okay, and here we can dump building materials, blocks of all sorts, ores, or bars rather, and the ores that they're made from, gemstones. And just like that, I survived a night without any dangers encountered. Oh, and the cloud material, of course. Okay, I think that's everything there. Okay, here's another sulfur butterfly. And I think we're good. Now I want to see if I can sell these tombstones. Probably not, but... Harold, will you buy these off of me? No value. Nope. Okay, is there a way to just... Here, just delete them from existence? How do I delete these? I'm not actually sure, so if I put something here, did that throw out the tombstones? It does look like it. I think that did something. Do I have to right-click? Shift-click? No. Shift-click just sends it back to my inventory. Control-click? No. Okay, I guess it just stays in there until I put something else in there. There's probably something else that I have to do in order to permanently delete that item, but I think with this we've done a decent job organizing for now. So let's see. Now I've got my weapons, tools, ammo, and I guess miscellaneous crafting materials chest. Oh, and accessories and armor, of course. So there's that. I've got my animal chest. Well, almost. I still need to clean it out a bit. Okay, and the rest of that is just animals. We're good. I've got my materials and construction and demolition chest. Whoops, don't want that going there. I've got my plants and potions chest. No, not you. The chest, the chest. Why is this such a high traffic area? Okay, let's see. I had a hunter potion here. And I think that was the only thing I needed to dump here. And my fallen stars. Well, I can go ahead and actually just craft a monocrystal. Am I close enough to this thing to actually be crafting? I guess not. Let's see. Crafting window. Maybe I just didn't click the button. Okay, we had some monocrystals to make. Okay, and put that in there and quick stack it. Okay, there we go. Now then, one thing that might help is just using different chest designs to keep things even further organized, but for now this will do. Now I wanted to make, let's see. I wanted to try and figure out how to make staircases. So I'm going to experiment a little bit with these platforms here. Okay, if I press up, I can move up these things. Well, okay, I have to be kind of next to them, or else pressing up doesn't work. Yeah, so if I'm here, then that doesn't work unless maybe I cut that off. Okay, does that work now? I think I'm starting to get it. how do I put it in between? How do I fill in these gaps is the next question then. Because I can see, yeah, if I hold up, that's definitely a staircase, but how do I build a frame around it? Let's see. Okay, yeah, I can pass through it. Unless I'm holding up, then I can climb up it. And if I just climb up the first... Oh, no, I have to hold up the whole time. Okay, but how do I build a sort of frame around it then? At least I've got the key features of a staircase figured out. Now it's just a matter of figuring out how to build something that makes it, you know, a little bit more visible as a staircase. I'll figure that out later. Let's go ahead and dump these silt blocks. I'm probably going to get more when I go back down to the caves, but... Oh, wait, where are my stone blocks? Did I move all my stone in there? No, we're gonna need stone. Well, I don't know about need, but we're gonna be digging through so much stone anyway, so we might as well have the slot occupied. Also, something I wanted to experiment with over here was... Let me see if... Can I put stone on this thing? No. I want to see if surrounding this thing with stone does anything. Probably not, but we have to do some experimentation here. Alright. And now it's harder to get through here. I have to jump around it, but that's okay. I should expand my vine farm a little bit. Yeah, let's build this thing further upward so that we can get even more vine rope. Let's see, dirt blocks. Let's build this way. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me actually stand on top of this. Okay, now go back to building. There we go. And I'm probably gonna build some vine ropes here so that I can climb through this place, or maybe staircases now that I know how to build those. Okay, that will have to do for now. How do I want to get out of here? suppose I can put some blocks here. That way it'll still grow even when I'm not there. It'll take a while, but the vines should grow their way up to there. And I'll worry about building a staircase up to that place later. Let's go ahead and start digging around and looting all that treasure that we left behind last time. Actually, I think what I want to do first is go to that place where I spotted the fairy in the footage. Where it dashed off to. There was a fairy that came to us. I think it was the second one that we encountered last time. Okay, that's not gonna work. Unless I do this. There we go. We never climbed up that way. I'll worry about it later. Gotta stay focused on the current objective. I see you there. Uh-oh. Another... Man, they're specifically designed to be annoying, aren't they? Iron skin potion. Okay, let's finish looting this thing. Take it all. Oh yeah, I think I dumped this thing in there last time. Didn't I? Or is that a second living wood wand? I don't even know. But now I can take the chest itself. Water chest. Really? Here I thought it was blue because it was made of some sort of gem. Okay. And I don't see anything different happening with the gem corns that I planted here, so yeah, there's some sort of extra step that I'm not understanding yet. New gemstone. I left these alone last time. Emeralds. Okay, that's what they were. Another chest I abandoned was down here. I mean, I think I took some of the stuff that was in there, but not all of it. I wonder where that bat got all of that money from. Okay, so yeah, they really are just little short platforms. But, so you automatically go up these stairs because of whatever this diagonal frame thing is. It looks like it's just a single piece thing. Can I tear it down? Granite platform. And that's all I get. Then I got granite blocks and granite doors. Okay, that's nice and all. Loot everything out of here. Might as well take that anvil too. Oh, it highlights all the new stuff I got. Interesting. Let's go ahead and put some lighting here. Okay, some free money. Aurora Borealis. Okay, that's not something I was expecting to find here of all places, but okay. We'll take it. Oh, no more room in inventory. Already. Okay, time to warp home. Are you guys doing anything different now? Doesn't look like it. Okay. And it is nighttime, for what it's worth. Let's see. I can dump potions in here. Do I already have these types of potions in that chest? Nope. I thought I had these before. Oh, wait, no, they were from last time and I left them there. Yeah, I'm remembering. Granite door, I guess I'll put that with, like, construction materials in that other chest. Oh, I got some dynamite somewhere. Throwing knives, I'll put those in the weapon chest. Used to make red dye. I'll probably put those kinds of things up there with Marco. Sandcastle bucket. Used to place sandcastles. Living wood wand, I'd consider that a tool. I'll put it up there. But yeah, anything that is a plant or a potion. There's a potion. Healing potions, lesser healing potions. Yeah, I think the lesser healing potions will do for now. Danger Sense potion allows you to see nearby danger sources for 10 minutes. I don't know if I'd ever use that, but it's there. Okay. Let's place a chest over here. And we'll put that red husk in there, and probably other dye-making materials as we come across them. Sandcastle, bucket, and living wood wand. I guess I'd put those with the tools. Let's see. Emeralds I can put together with these. Flare gun, 2 damage, very fast speed, no knockback. The zombies are just not attacking us anymore. Did we intimidate them during that one big raid? Okay, shield statue, let's put it down there. And then scorpion statue. Let's put it with you. And I guess I'll just sell any new ones I get. Or renovate the place and make room for more housing. Let's see, anything else? I guess we can now quick stack. Granite chest. Where do I want to put you? I guess I'll put you here. Wait, I can't get out? Really? Okay. Then I guess I will put it over here for now. Note to self, granite chests can block doors. Apparently it's because of the height of the chest. I'll actually have to test that later and see if I do it on a door that's built another block higher, would it work then? Because that's probably what happened. The game doesn't have like an animation for opening a door with its bottom clipping through the top of a chest. That's probably what happened. Oh, I forgot to dump the chandeliers down there. Actually, maybe I should go ahead and put the chandeliers in the buildings. I'll worry about it later. Dump them in this chest for now. And that's a second anvil. We don't really need it right now, but I guess I'll leave it here. And then a water chest. I guess I can leave it up here for the time being. Flare gun. Let's test you out for a second and see what you do. Okay, not a whole lot. I guess it can create lighting, if nothing else. Oh, and it stays on screen for a while. Anything I can do with these? Doesn't look like it. Oh, but wait, do they create lighting? I bet they do. Hold on. If I were to... If I were to fire this into, like, some dark territory, I bet that's what it is. If that is the case, then... I'm not... Okay, yeah, it does create some lighting. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Okay, this might actually be super useful. Preview an area before you just walk into unknown territory? Yeah, that definitely has its uses. I'm keeping that on me. Probably gonna want to put it in one of my main slots like that. Oh, Aurora Borealis, I forgot about you. Let's put you in the nurse's home, why not? Aurora Borealis. There we go. That one does not punch out a wall. Are those flares just gonna be there forever? I guess they'll expire at some point when I'm not looking. I hope. Otherwise, this world is gonna end up looking disastrous. How's my vine farm going? It's growing. I guess it's safe to chop this off now. I should really cut down this tree. There we go. I don't think this one has room to grow. I'll leave it alone for now and see what happens. Okay, back down. Is there a way to manually get rid of these flares? Oh, blink root seeds. Do I want to go up with these already? Yeah, might as well. Oh, and I tore down the other ones. That's not good. Those two talk a lot. I remember last time, one of them had like a heart speech bubble on top of their head when talking to the other. Maybe there's something more than meets the eye going on with them. Okay, ow. That's not good. Is that something I can pick up? No. I mean, the tombstone is, but who needs that? Is that a golden squirrel? It is. It's even shining and everything. Gold squirrel. Wow. What is that? Okay. I heard the sound of zombies, which I may go down to fight, but we will see. Oh. Wait. Have I always been able to do that? Huh. Tab, cycling through map styles. That's interesting. Okay, I wanted to go find that place that I missed with the ferry last time. It was where I had all that falling sand all over the place. Probably here? Yeah, this does look like it might be the place. Oh yeah, this is the place. 194 feet underground. Wait, what? Yeah, I understand that's my depth, but do I have an item that's doing this for me? I don't see anything here that would be Oh, wait, depth meter. When did I get this? Probably got it from a chest. Okay, so when I was here, I think in this area, the ferry moved somewhere in like an upward direction. And I just kept on going rightward, I believe. So let me go ahead and takes care of one bat. I see the other one coming at me. There we go. Okay, back to, let's do stone blocks. Okay, and I think somewhere upward around here there was something or another. I forget exactly in which direction, but somewhere up from here is where the ferry flew off to. And I already see on the map there's water above me. There's still plenty of water here. There's There's something in the water there. Right up there. Don't know what that is. Or maybe it's just background. But it looks like an item of some sort. Is that platinum? Oh yes it is. And there's water right above it, of course. Gotta be careful where I mine. Uh-oh, no. That's the smart cursor working against me right there. Wait, is that... That might be safe to dig through. Oh, yeah. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay. Are you a thing? It looks like something. Worm statue. Okay, it was something. And there's my torch gone. Well, I can still pick it up, and I've made a waterfall. Accidentally. Again. Pick up that torch. A torch saved is a torch earned. Okay. Let's switch back to the normal cursor. There we go. That looks better. And let's place a torch right here. And maybe one up here too. Sure, why not? Can I put a torch on the ceiling? No. Something is zooming around down there. Oh. What? Okay. So, traps are a thing. Got it. Didn't know I was playing Spelunky, but okay. And you dropped a lens. Oh look, we've already got vines here. Nice. Okay, I'm going back downstairs because there's more money that way. Look at these guys, best they can do is copper. Okay, the location of my last death should be marked. Oh, sapphires down there. I'll have to remember to pick them up later. Okay, didn't take too much damage from that fall. Was it this way? I think this was the way, yeah. Alrighty. Now, what I wanted to do here was climb back up to... Oh, I don't have... Right, there used to be a torch here and I didn't replace it. And I should probably plant some vines here. Yeah, that should be good. That torch is probably not going to be long-lived, but... Okay, there's my tombstone, and my money. Okay, I can always save myself now if I fall in the water here. Unless we start coming across enemies later that know how to tear these things down. Which might very well be a possibility with this game. Look at that glow. Still don't see whatever treasure that fairy was trying to lead me to up here. I might have gone in the wrong direction. There we go, now I can land. Just vines. Yeah, that'll do it. Vines, they're the solution to every problem. Why platform when you can terraform? More lead. One day I'll figure out how to recognize each of these minerals just by appearance, but for now, some of them are just looking a bit too similar to me. Like, I'll recognize tungsten because of that sort of Swiss cheese look that it has. Oh! And now I'm up here. Okay, I now have another entry/exit point for the underground. Nice, nice. That water? Nope, looks dry to me. Otherwise that slime would be floating above it. Gotta love knockback. Every block is equivalent to 2 feet, it looks like, based on that depth meter. It's nice that it's activated just by simply having it in your inventory, I guess, but also the downside is it takes up an inventory slot, which is now becoming more of a downside than before, since we're finding so much stuff. Oh, we have hit water. Let's not do that. It's not a lot of water, but still. Let's try and leave it undisturbed. I really should have been placing torches on the way here. I keep forgetting to do that. Oh, I see cobwebs there. Is that a spider cave? Most likely it is. Okay, torches. Let's put one there. And one there. See? That's tungsten. I recognize the look. Oh, is that a statue? No. That was just a stone block. Okay, back to... that there, and that there. That should be good, and that there. And how about we put you up here, and you there. Oh, I see a chest. Uh-oh, I removed my own torch. Okay, what do you have for me? Empty bottles, mining potion, recall potion, wooden arrows. Oh. I've got 5. Oh, is that... Hold on. So when I use the flare gun, I'm using these up. Okay. That lessens its utility somewhat. Okay, and then we've got regular rope, and the demonic spear has plus 12% damage and plus 5% crit. I mean, we tried the spear last time and I didn't really like how it felt. But yeah, let's grab all that stuff. I can probably sell the spears. Oh, and of course, free chest. We can definitely put that to good use. Wow, you've just been hanging out here this whole time? Really? This, so far, has not been shaping up to be a very interesting episode. I guess to pass the time I could talk about some of the stuff that's happened for me this week. Let's see. So, I have a student now who wants to work with me over the summer to prepare for a course that he'll be taking in college. He's had no previous physics experience, so I got to talk with him for a little over half an hour about what he wants, and since then, I've started working on a sort of syllabus for him. And at first, I only had like half of it done, and I sent him that, and he was like, "Oh wow, that's a lot." And I was like, "Yep, it's a lot, and that's only half of it." And I stayed up late last night finishing some of the second half, and then earlier this morning is when I didn't really finish it per se. I finished like listing the topics, but there's still some other stuff I need to add. Resources, recommended exercises and all that, but I already have that set up for the first half of the course at the very least, because the first half is just like my AP Physics 1 course. I didn't have to tweak much of what I normally do for Physics 1. But Physics 2, not something I get to teach very often, and it's those Physics 2 topics that I'm going to need to carefully look through and pick problems for. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Torches. Okay, I don't think whatever the fairy wanted me to do was here. There was some sort of spider cave I noticed somewhere around here. Oh yeah, this way. Let's see what is down here. Okay, there's water. Okay, I need to test this out with the flare gun. Just to make sure. Yep, it does consume the flare ammo. Well, hopefully I can craft that stuff cheaply. Okay, it's not a spider cave, it's just whatever that is. Okay, yeah, so part of the trick to making waterfalls seems to be creating these half-height blocks, which I think you can do if you just don't overdo it with picking these. Maybe you need to use a weaker pickaxe on purpose to achieve that result. That might be the key. Hold on. Let's see. Maybe something even weaker than that. There we go. That's that problem dealt with. Oh, they're running? There we go. Should be plenty. All right. And I think I see a pot down here. Yep. I love how quickly I stopped caring about those traveling merchants. I guess I interrupted myself while telling that one story. Let's see, what's another story from this week that I can tell? Well, this one was just yesterday. Met a student who had me worried with his initial messaging, saying that he was currently performing at a 2 for his AP Physics 1 exam and needed a 3, and when you're aiming that low, that is never reassuring. That usually means that something really bad happened in class. Well, turns out when I finally met with him, he doesn't have a class, he's self-studying, and you've probably heard the story before of the students who sign up for an AP course to self-study for it, but wait until the last possible minute to start actually learning the material, and that's exactly what this was. Now, the surprising thing was that after I started asking him my common, trick questions, he actually did pretty well on a good number of them. He was still getting some of them wrong, but he got more right than he got wrong, and yeah, he's got the intuition for it, which is good, because he plans on going to school for, I guess he wants to learn how to fly planes or something like that. And yeah, you definitely need to know your physics for that stuff. So it's a good thing he's got the intuition for it at the very least. If he actually puts enough time into it, he could, with that intuition, he could actually pull off a 4. It's within the realm of possibility, but even then, like I told him, no matter what happens on that exam, you need to go back and actually learn this stuff properly and give it the time it deserves, because if you just cram for an exam, you're gonna forget it really quickly. And yeah, he's gonna need that stuff in college, so don't wait until the last minute to study for your AP exams. I guess I can yo-yo these guys. I haven't used the yo-yo at all today. Oh, and that reminds me, speaking of the yo-yo. So, I did some research. I looked up what I could about the yo-yo being used as a weapon, and apparently, the yo-yo is not one of those weapons that Japanese farmers made back in the olden days. The bladed yo-yo weapon is not a thing. I came across like a page that listed, I don't even know, maybe 4 dozen different weapons that were invented by the Japanese, and the yo-yo was not one of them. I saw the katana and the kunai and the shuriken and the bladed fan and other things that I didn't know were a thing, but not the yo-yo. Apparently, and this is not 100% verified, but it's kind of like, you could call it a historian's best guess, is that the yo-yo might have been invented in China and was first depicted by the Greeks in their pottery and stuff like that. So either the Greeks invented it or the Greeks discovered it from the Chinese and started portraying it in their pottery and tapestries and whatnot. Actually, did the Greeks have tapestries? I don't even know. Now there's more stuff for me to fact check. But the other thing is that there's a competing theory suggesting that it was developed that yo-yos were invented in the Philippines, which most sources I came across dismissed as a myth, but one source suggested that maybe what happened was both the Greeks and the Filipinos came across the yo-yo from China at around the same time, and that might have been the reason for this dispute as to who started depicting the yo-yo in their art first. And I also read something about how, I think his name was Robert Duncan, was the first person to create the... what do you call it? Instead of tying the yo-yo string directly to the axle of the yo-yo, it was tied around the axle of the yo-yo. I think his first name was Robert. I remember the last name was Duncan for sure, because I have a Duncan brand yo-yo, which I got because a physics student of mine once asked me how a yo-yo works, and I wasn't sure, so I went and bought an actual yo-yo and played around with it and looked at it carefully to try and understand the physics behind it. There we go. That just made the stream a whole lot more interesting. Now, if only I had more of those stories. I don't even know why I'm fighting these things. I guess because it's a mindless thing that I can do while talking. Now then, I got a whole bunch of loot. Time to send it all into my storage. Oh, wait, is that something I can... No. Okay, surrounding these things by stone did nothing. I'm not sure what to do next. I wonder if planting it between two stone blocks might do something. Okay, let's see. Inventory, let's do quick stacking. Okay, gold squirrel. I mean, this is a living thing, so... definitely want to put it in here with Azaria. Until I can figure out how to keep these animals from running away. They probably just need, like, some sort of environment that they like. Oh, and since the flare gun consumes ammo, I'm just gonna put it down. Yeah, that way I don't accidentally use it in one of my quick slots. I guess we can go back to wood being up here until I can think of something better to put in there. Bottles. I guess I'll put the bottles with the potions. That's where it would make sense for them to be. Empty bottles can go with potions. Throwing knives. Those can go up here. I don't think I'll be using them anytime soon. Platinum ore and tungsten ore, let's put them over here so that it knows when I quick stack that that's where I want them to go from now on. Do I not have blink root seeds in here? Well, now I do. Let's see, there were some stars down here. Might as well craft and sell. Anything else here? Yeah, I think that's everything. Ultra bright torch can be placed. It is a material and is wireable. I probably want to leave that here for now because I can't think of a good use for it. And I see I'm going to need another chest in here soon. Where to go from here? I don't care for these banners right now. I don't think I need a bonus against these enemies. I could probably start selling vine rope. Is that a thing? Hold on. How much does vine rope sell for if it sells at all? Harold. Let's see, how much would you pay for... No value. I saw that. They can't be sold. Okay, I suppose that makes sense. They don't want you to completely break the game. Let's give you a worm statue. Where do I want to put this? I guess we'll put it there. Limits vine growth, I suppose, but we've got plenty of other vine sources now. I wonder if simply having a background here, a back wall, will cause, I don't know, some sort of railing to form here. I don't think that's going to be the case, but it's worth a try. Might as well build more housing anyway. Oh, and I probably want to switch the smart cursor off for this. Do. This could be disastrous, but I'll risk it. There we go. Okay, I want to open that up. I'll make some doors in a minute. Right. I already have wood here on my quick slots. Okay. There's that. How many doors do I need? Okay, that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess I'm gonna want a 5th door up there. Oh, can't reach that high. There we go. Okay, 5 doors. 5 doors we need. Am I close enough here to craft some doors? Oh, what's this? More? Oh, I can put my butterflies in jars. Well, that's one way to keep them from escaping, I suppose. Star in a bottle. Increases mana regeneration when placed nearby. Huh. Okay, so there's probably going to be some sort of like animal house or animal cage thing that we can make later. But yeah, I can't make doors because I'm not close enough to a crafting table. How about now? There we go. Now I can make doors. Let's just make a classic wood door. There's 5. Two, 3, 4, and 5. And then I wanted to make walls. Oh, I'm not near a crafting bench. Right. Okay. Wood walls. We're gonna need to make a whole bunch. And I need to start growing more trees. That is not something that has become a consistent part of the routine yet. Okay, put it all there. Actually, let me go ahead and grab these. Edges first. And I'm out of wood walls. Alright, let's craft some more. What is that? Okay, this music implies something is about to happen. I mean, it doesn't sound like something dangerous, but some sort of event is occurring, and I don't know what. Is it a simple change of seasons? Is it because I've been building and now my village is becoming more lively? Is that what's going on? Oh, can't go into that chest until it has a spot. Okay, there we go. Time to craft some. Let's see. What do I even want? Let's see. Trapdoor. trying to see if there's anything new here that I overlooked before. Something that can be used for building stairs, for example. See anything in here that fits that? Okay. I think, yeah, I've made basically 3 rooms. I don't know if that top one even counts as a proper room. Let's do a trapdoor and just see how that works. If it works the way I'm thinking it will, then we can put it in this gap over here. I think that's going to be everything for now. Lighting, we can always just place a simple torch there. I see something flying in the background over there. What is that? Some new insect? Oh, it's not in the background. It's up against my... Wait, that is a new insect. It might be a season change then. Are you a ladybug? You are a ladybug. Okay, so then probably the change in music was the arrival of spring? Wait, that doesn't make sense. That would mean that we've been in winter this whole time. So maybe we started in spring and now it's summer? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to interpret the sudden change in music. Anyway, let's place a chair and table and torch. And here's another table and chair and torch. And let me see if this trapdoor thing works the way I think it does. Okay, gonna want to break that and that and build there. Oh, did not mean to do that one. There we go. And now do the trapdoor. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, and I can just open it like that. Okay, so I can... So if it's closed like that, I have to open it manually first so I can come up through it. Okay. Then maybe I want to open multiple trapdoors here. I wish it was a little bit wider. But yeah, let's go ahead and put table there, chair there. Hopefully this actually counts as a proper home. We'll find out later. And lighting. Okay, and then there was something else I wanted to do. What was it? What was it? Let me think. There was something else. Oh, ropes. I guess I'll use normal rope while I still have some. Did I put it here? No? Where did I put the normal rope? Did I put it with you? I think I might have sold it all. Okay, then vine rope it is. Yeah, I don't have regular rope anywhere in my inventory. So yeah, we'll just complete this ladder with vine rope. Integrates nicely. There we go. Oh, and the door can't open to the left because the vines are blocking it, but it still opens because it can open opposite the vine direction. Okay. I mean, I won't complain about that. Okay, let's venture downward one last time and see what else I can find down there. Actually, hold on. Let me look at the map here. So... somewhere around here, the fairy showed me that there was going to be some sort of treasure in an upward direction. Maybe here, maybe here. But I remember it went up, and I don't remember if it was up and left or up and right or where it happened, but somewhere around when I approached here. So I'll try this area. Oh wow, jellyfish. And I think I accidentally killed the normal fish there. Oh well. That jellyfish can stay trapped there. I'm not touching it. Oh, let's get these sapphires. Oh, I don't have acorns on me, so I can't make gem corns. I wanted to try and experiment there a little bit. Oh, wait, I have gem corns. Okay, let me see if I were to... Man, these slimes, they just keep on coming. Okay, if I were to place a stone block right there, and then try to... Oh my goodness. Can't have a moment of peace. Can't be alone with my thoughts for a second. Okay, if I were to plant the ruby gem corn, can I... No, I can't put it in between multiple blocks, so that is not the correct way to use those things. There's gotta be something. Something I am missing about how all that works, but I'll think about it some more later, and if I don't have any ideas, I'll just look at a guide. That's not what I want to use. I don't want to tear down my vine ropes. Something killed itself down there. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I will definitely come in for that fight. That's a fight I can win. Yeah, these guys are super susceptible to knockback. In fact... Oh yeah. I don't use the yo-yo enough. Oh yeah. I love the way it just shredded through that thing's health. Look at that. The perfect weapon for tight quarters combat. Bombs. Alright. I'll take free bombs any day. They're not super expensive, but still. When their cost is expressed in silvers, it's worth it to save their cost. It's worth it to just get some for free. Until I can open up some sort of gold mine anyway. How do I want to do this? Let's... yeah, do that. Okay, so when I build a vine on top of a vine, it just pushes down whatever vine is already there. So basically I can build infinitely downward, at least until it hits a floor. More bombs, alright. And I know that worm is still around there somewhere. Oh yeah. Oh, is that some more Crimtane down there? I mean, it's not the treasure I was looking for, but it's a treasure nonetheless. Yeah, there you go. I just... Alright. Look at that. Slimes thought they were being sneaky. Me and my yo-yo were sneakier. What is this? Wait. No. Don't tell me. Amber gem corns. Okay, so they actually grow into trees. And I saw it was laid on a bunch of dirt. So that's what... Wait a minute. I was looking for a tombstone last episode. So this is where it went. Yeah, and I died to one of those salamander things. Oh. Green mushroom. Do I get a 1-up? That's probably a comment, isn't it? Can be placed as a material used to make green dye. Okay, yo-yo time! Oh. Gold ore. New ore type discovered. Oh, I've been here before. I've been here before. Yeah, this is the remnants of some crimtane that I... Was that an arrow trap? Anyway, that was the remnants of some crimtane ore that I blew up last time, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's another arrow trap. Okay, so that's what these things are. Oh, I have to... Poison arrows. That's what poisoned me last time I was down here, too. And poison period is over. Okay. Well, now that I know about you... Let's see if I can build a little bit more upward. Okay, can I reach you with Dart Trap? Okay. Give myself another way out of here. Come on, up, up, up. Okay, there was another dart trap shooter somewhere around here. Oh, there it is, right down there. Okay, slowly. There we go. That's a second dart trap. I'll use that for my home defenses. I guess I probably have to load it with darts, don't I? I saw you. Get back here. Oh, yes. Oh, it doesn't get nastier than this for those bats. All I need is a 1-block opening. Okay, torches. Need to be placing these things. There we go. That'll be good enough for now. Now then, let me check with my map. Okay, I've already passed the place that I wanted to look at, which was up here. Let's try looking there again. Let's try digging a little further. Whoops. Somewhere further up here. go. Anything up here? Doesn't look like it. Where else on the map could I try? I guess further up here, maybe? Or it could be here. Or I'll just have to look at the footage again and look at exactly where that ferry went. But I remember it, when I got to where this sand was, it went somewhere upward from there. And maybe it's something I already picked up for all I know. But I didn't see anything that... Oh. Destroy a total of 10,000 tiles. Okay. Well, I found something here, but it wasn't exactly the kind of treasure I had in mind. Oh, and I think that was one of my tombstones I just looked at. Yep. Oh, right, the boulder trap. Oh, no, 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 no. Wow, look at that poor bat. Maybe I should go put it out of its misery. I won't, though. So yeah, I guess from now on I'm gonna want to try and build my vines from a high point. That way it'll be easier. Build vines before you descend. Oh, and I saw that worm thing down there. It just passed by. And there it is again. Okay, I'm gonna yo-yo it. I hear it. There we go. I never did get a name on that thing. I guess we can look it up in the bestiary. How do I open the bestiary menu? There it is. There it is. Giant worm. That's literally what it's called. A giant worm. Okay. Anything up here? Oh, I see sand blocks. That could be, yep, dangerous. Gotta be careful with my approach. Platinum? Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. want platinum when we can get it. And that's just plain old lead. Something? Doesn't look like it. I thought it looked like some sort of button or something. Oh. Let's see. Oh. Well, at least it's not too much damage. There's probably some sort of hard hat thing that you can build and or purchase that you can use to prevent damage from falling blocks. And I wouldn't be surprised if the game had that. Okay, there's some more blink root, for what it's worth. Yeah, it even shows up if you highlight that specific pixel on the map. But this is not the treasure that I think the fairy was trying to show me. Call it a hunch. There we go. Oh, is that a new kind of... No, I thought I saw gems in there, but no, it's just ore. Oh, and that's a boulder. I see it. At least that one's not really a trap, but something to look out for nonetheless. I want to see what happens if I try to come at it from above. Okay, what can I do with this thing? Just... I still ended up hurting myself with it. Well, that's nice. I wonder if water causes sand blocks to harden. I'll have to remember this spot next time. Oh, and another ore. Tin. Okay. Lead is darker than tin. Yeah, that's also true in real life, so that might be something that I can actually remember. Okay, let's place a torch around here somewhere. How about... up there. Oh. There we go. You want some of this? There you go. You got what you asked for. Okay. Last place I want to check is over in like this area. And if there's nothing that turns up there, then I'll just double check the footage and see exactly where it was the fairy was guiding me. Probably a place that I already nabbed the treasure from. Because what else is left? What else is left above this sand block area that I haven't checked? Uh-oh. Rude, interrupting me while I'm checking my map. Okay, so I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, that I want to try looking this way. Okay. And since I'm not in the mood, let's just drop bombs. Oops. Drop another one. And another one. And another one. Okay, let's see what we can manage with this. Oh, and I should have built my vines. Okay. Go straight up, and there we go. That's the strategy. Just build one vertical line of vines, climb it, and then build the rest down from there. Okay, what do we have? I see some lead up there. And what do we have here? That looks like the corpse of something. It looks like a skeleton. Okay. And that skeleton disappeared. The vines pushed it out of the way. Okay. And I see something here. What are you? Oh. A fireplace. Well, how about that? Cozy fire. Life regen is slightly increased. Oh yeah, that is a thing. I remember reading it, but completely forgot about it. And what are you? Gold. Maybe this is what the fairy was trying to lead me to. But I can just make these. Uh-oh. I suppose I can keep the campfire on me and use it wherever I need it. protect my vines. That's no good. Oh, sand blocks, of course. Gotta be careful. Okay, and that's one more cavern. If there's nothing interesting in here, then that'll be it for the day. Stay away, I have a very dangerous weapon. Oh, there's a dart shooter. How do I want to go about this? There we go. Okay, that's good enough. Oh, there's some tungsten. Let's grab some of that. Oh, giant worm, I see you. Okay, build more vines downward. Oh. I saw its path, but I wasn't able to react in time. Okay, that will do for wait. I think I see something. Is that some sort of building? That looks like wood to me. Okay, that's one problem solving itself. Oh, more worms. I know you're coming from one of these directions. Okay, worm is gone. For now. I see treasure. That is one fast-moving whatever it is. I don't think I've fought one of those before. Is that a picture of Jeff? Not a very flattering picture, but I think that's a picture of Jeff. Come at me, worm. Still hear it shuffling around. I suppose I should go after that bug thing before time runs out on it. Oh no. Red husk. Okay. And I'll look up in the bestiary what that thing was at a later time. Once the coast is actually clear. That will do. It's my house now. That's right, stay away. Stay far away. Wait, what was that? I saw a red glow. Oh, that's a ruby. How much money can you give me? Almost 2 silver. To place some torches around here. Let's put one up there, and one up there, and why not one here? Okay, let's go ahead and grab this. Guide Picasso. Yep, I knew it. It is a picture of Jeff, but my inventory is full. Dump this gravestone. There we go. Uh-oh. Mother slime. Oh, and more slimes come out of it, of course. That's not new. I've seen that in other video games before, so I'm not exactly surprised. Okay, so golden chests are special in some way. Cowbell. Equipable vanity item, just the prescription you needed. Okay, I guess I'll put it in here. Throwing knives. Jester's arrows, I can take all those. Oh, bats attacking me. Okay, and then... Yep, put that in. Guarding Hermes boots. Equipable and a material. The wearer can run super fast and gives +2 defense. Okay, what do I have here that I can trash? One silt block? Yeah, I can throw that away. Okay, let's take those. I already have a slot for dynamite and throwing knives. I guess we'll have to wait until later to pick them up. Unless there's something less valuable that I can throw out here. Well, the campfire was not something that was supposed to be in our inventory in the first place. We picked it up by mistake. So yeah, give me the throwing knives. And I guess we'll pick up the chest itself at a later time. Wow, the bats are gathering. Okay, that's a good chunk of money. Okay, I think with this we are good to go for now. Let's go ahead and just drink one of our teleport potions. And there we are. Okay, so next time we will... Well, I don't even know what my plan is for next time. Oh, and let me free these. They function just like trees, so they need space to actually grow. That amethyst one is planted correctly, I think. I just need to place some stone blocks here. And that should do the trick. Stone blocks. Yeah, I think this will do it. I don't know if having more stone beneath it will help in any way, but I'm just gonna go with the logic that they function just like trees. Maybe they take a longer time to grow, who knows. But yeah, based off of what I saw in that cave just now, it's supposed to sprout like a tree. That's all I've got to go on. I'll figure out the rest over time, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and quick stack. There we go. I guess I can keep this depth meter for now. It might help with keeping track of where things are, but I mean, if I can see where it is on the map, then I think I'll be fine. I also like how the map is actually showing where I'm putting my vine ropes. Maybe I could make some sort of code with that to leave messages for myself, who knows. But yeah, let me think. Anything else I need to do before I head out? Nothing specifically coming to mind. I'll go ahead and plant these. I think they can grow near each other just fine. They don't seem to occupy multiple spaces. But just in case, I've got them one space apart. My mind is racing in too many directions. Think. Anything else before I wrap up for today? Oh, I guess. Here, Jeff. This one's for you. It's got your name on it. Almost literally. That is not a flattering image. Okay, that'll be it for today. Next time, I'll have to think on it and figure out what it is I actually want to do. I'm probably going to sit there in the crafting menu trying to see what I can make and decide what our next adventure will involve from there. I might look up how to do some of this stuff if I feel like I'm not coming up with any ideas. Like for the staircase, I figured out this part already. And if I notice something in the footage from when I went down to that granite location, if I get any ideas from seeing that again, then I'll try that out. If I'm not coming up with any ideas, I'll probably just look at the wikis or a YouTube guide or something like that. I mean, I want to give most things a chance for me to figure them out, but if it takes 3 episodes to figure something out, then I don't know. I think at that point it's safe to say that the game failed to provide a proper tutorial. Then again, I haven't spoken to Jeff very much, so maybe we'll do some of that. Maybe we'll talk to him a bunch next time and see if he gives us any interesting tidbits. And actually, maybe we can learn stuff by talking to the other characters too. So maybe I'll start off next time just chatting with the characters, seeing what I can find out, and maybe find inspiration from there. But that will be it for today. Hope you enjoyed watching my misery. Well, it wasn't that miserable, I guess. It was a little bit dull. We found some things, and we figured out how to do some things. So there's that, and our vine farm is coming along nicely. In fact, so nicely that my vine count is now in the thousands, so what I was worried about last time is not actually happening. Last time I was spending a lot of time in the caves and practically running out of vines, and now we've got more vines than we could ask for, and I can't sell them. So we'll see if I can, I don't know, make some sort of weapon out of them or something. Otherwise I'll have to tear down this farm and replace it with something else. Don't know what that something else will be. But yeah, that will be it for today. Let me get indoors so that I don't die while doing my outro. There we go. Yeah, that will be it for today. Take care, and I'll see you whenever next time may be. Probably not for another 2 weeks at the rate things are going, but as always, we will see what happens. Take care, and see you later.